Hey guys, welcome to Worlds Collide. I'm Matt.
And I'm Tony.
And this is our weekly recap for Legends of Tomorrow. Almost forgot what we were talking about a second here. This episode was titled Leviathan. What a kick-ass episode.
Yeah.
After last week's episode where they were going after their younger selves and they dealt with the other time bounty hunter, kind of didn't really know what they were going to do. Like we knew they were going to 2166, but didn't really have an idea as to the scope of this episode.
Well, I remember seeing the trailer and it was like the big machine, but I had no idea that
The machine was Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yeah.
I had no idea like where it was gonna go with it.
Right. I mean, like even in the as soon as it started, I mean, as soon as they got into London, it was just like they were being shot at already. Really, just strong episode. I mean, even for I think just about everybody. I mean. Snart had. I love the interaction between Snart and we find out Vandal Savage has a daughter.
Yeah.
Who was hot.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay, I'm down with that. What else? Sarah, she didn't really have anything to do this one. Like she just was there. But same with Mick. Mick really didn't do anything big this episode.
I think it was more a Hot Girls episode.
Yeah, Kendra really had a standout one, especially once they got the gold bracelet back from. Savage's daughter, Mick melted it, and then she coated the mace with it, which was really cool.
I thought it was cool how like every time she hit him, it like had an effect.
Yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
Kind of shocked that all of a sudden the other half of her showed up at the very end. There, he was one of the guards.
I felt like that was one of the weak moments for me. I felt like that was one of those CW moments, like, oh, he just so happens to be back.
Right.
He just so happens to be one of the guards. Like, let's throw in a twist.
And he only happens to not remember you because of me. And if you kill me, he'll never know you.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was cool for him to come back, but. I was just kind of like, really?
I just feel like they're like they always find a way to do excuses and all these like I'm all for like those like sudden changes, like what are they called, like what I just said right now not that long ago, when they like randomly just shift something to make you think, oh, it's one thing and really it's something else. I don't know, whatever.
I'm sorry.
I forgot the words, but my point is like they do that too many times, and it's like at this point it's like it's not one of those satisfying like twists.
Okay.
Twist. It's not a twist. Yeah, it's not a satisfying twist. It's like there's a lot of shows that do twists, and some of them can pull them off better than others. And this show kind of like fails to do twists.
Yeah, I agree with that. Leaving it kind of, it was a very interesting thing to see him just kind of randomly pop back in and all of a sudden. But I mean, I had a feeling when they did the recap and they're showing the Atom. And or Ray and Kendra talking, she's like, "No, I feel like I'm cheating on him with you." And I was like, "Oh God, I think he's coming back." And plus, he's been gone for, I mean, crap, almost the whole season.
I had a feeling he would come back at some point, but like in this episode, like she's fighting Vandal, and then like a guard randomly comes in. It's one guard.
Yeah, one guard.
And I'm like,
oh, and that was the other thing. She hit him, and like there was no like that power hit like you saw when she hit Savage. So it was kind of like, all right. But I think the highlight for me was definitely the Atom versus Leviathan. Like that was
you just show like you gotta think for like the budget they have, like it looked pretty damn cool.
Yeah, like you mean you're like, okay, it's CG, but like you're like you suspend your belief because you're like, I'm watching a TV show. I mean, we talk about it all the time, Flash and their effects have already set the bar so high, and this has taken that bar effects-wise, and it really has raised it. I mean, because they've had a little bit more of that budget, they have been able to do some crazy things. Like, even when the Leviathan caught the ship, and it was just, like, spinning it around, I was like, holy crap, man.
I was just going crazy because I had, like, this picture in my head. I forgot what it was. I think it was the Justice League game, or, no, was it the Justice League game? It was one of those, and you see, like, the giant, basically, I want to say it was Atom versus like one of the other giants.
Yeah.
And they're just like going at it, and it reminded me of that. I don't know if it was one of the Justice League games, like DC Online, but it was just the two giants just like fighting each other, and that's what it reminded me of. I'm like, wow, they can actually go there now.
Yeah.
And I hope they go there. Like I hope Legends of Tomorrow for next season do something similar to that, but with like two heroes, a villain and a hero fighting that.
Yeah,
size.
It was really cool.
And now that Atom knows he can do that, he can incorporate that into his suit.
It's funny. It's like he's the DC's version of Iron Man / Ant-Man all in one.
But it works.
No, I know. It's totally cool. Like I like that. Like, and I mean, and obviously I love Brandon Routh. I mean,
I love him too.
It was almost like, like Ryan Reynolds was made for Deadpool. It's like when I watch the Atom, like he's the Atom, and I never even read I haven't read like him in the comics, but like his portrayal of Ray Palmer is so good. And we always talk about the charisma of people and being able to man, he has got it.
He's definitely a higher, in my opinion, a better actor than everyone else on the set. And he's also a vegan.
No, I think of Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. Now you vegan.
Soy. Forgot about that. That scene's forgotten. That's an amazing scene.
My point is, like, on the show, like, he's definitely the standout character. He has, like, the most, like, when he delivers his acting and his lines, like, I feel it more.
Between him and Martin Stein, the one half of Firestorm Professor, like, those two, and even their chemistry together, because Victor Garber, who plays Martin Stein, I mean, he's been acting for a long time, and he's a well-known actor. And Brandon Routh is younger, but Brandon Routh has made, obviously, noise throughout, we'll say, kind of geek culture with, his portrayal of Superman, and he was in that other movie, I think it was Dylan Dog, which was, and then Scott Pilgrim as well. So he's definitely made his mark in that area. So the episode ends, they capture Vandal Savage, and they have him locked away. Literally, we didn't even watch a preview for next season, or for next episode. It's like, you knew this wasn't going to end well. There's still 3 episodes left, and how do you think this season's going to end? I mean, I think last week we said I thought this was going full season, but obviously it didn't start till January, so it couldn't go full season. I don't know how this is going to end. So they beat Savage, and that literally, it feels like, I think, we said, that's the end of this team of legends. Like, that's it. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, I feel like they'll go back to their timeline, and then after I would say, like, maybe a new threat rises, but I don't know if it would be the same, like, we have to go throughout time to stop this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, it works for this season.
Yeah. I'm
very curious to see where season 2 goes.
Because how much can you keep fucking with time before you fuck up?
Like, ask Flash.
Yeah. So I don't think they can do the whole time thing next season.
Yeah. I'm very curious though to see. I want to see Sarah Lance. It was funny watching her, and I'm like, your sister's dead, and you don't even know it.
I know. That sucks. How are you supposed to find out? No communication.
Like, she's gonna come back and be like, wait, what? That's how they're gonna fix it. Then she's gonna go back with Rip to save her sister, and Laurel will be back.
Yeah.
Telling you, it's gonna happen because they can't keep anybody dead.
I hope not.
All right. Score.
I was happy the whole time, and I hope it maintains this
momentum now through the rest of the season.
I would say 9.
Oh, okay. I go 8.5.
I was just like, when he is connected to that thing, I'm like, no way, he's gonna get that size. He's gonna get bigger, and he grows, and I'm like, oh my god.
It's definitely a step up from last week's episode, and now that they've got this momentum push. Like, I feel like these next 3 could really end strong.
I hope it does. I hope that's why the last, like, 4 episodes have been, like, slacking a little bit because they were putting it all into the ending.
All right. Anything else you want to add? No. All right, man. So we enjoyed this week's Legends of Tomorrow. We're getting excited. The end is near for them, so I can't wait to see how it ends up. Thanks for watching. For Worlds Collide, I'm Matt.
And I'm Tony.
And make sure to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. Later.